Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do a weekly reading. This is something a little different. It's going to be for the 9th through the 15th. I think that's Sunday through Saturday. So this coming Sunday. So it should cover the week, basically, is what I'm trying to do. So we're going to pull a Celtic cross for you all. Just kind of getting the deck all shuffled up here. I hope you're doing really well. For people who have come back, thank you so much for coming back and for supporting the channel. Appreciate you. Thank you for those who like and subscribe. And if you need a private reading, reach out to me. I can be found pretty easily in the description box below is my email address. All right. So opening up to Leo's angels, spirit guides for messages. Let's pull a Celtic cross. First one with my censored cards. This is Tarot of Oppositions, by the way. So I have the star looking kind of gloomy here. Looking kind of gloomy. Disappointment in some affair. Tell me, I don't think that's going to be like your whole week, though. I think there's something about getting past some kind of disappointment. Maybe it has to do with business, home business. Queen of Pentacle energy as the challenge. So it might be the resources, holding on to resources. Because you can see the stars looking kind of like they're in a barren land. Well, I have the Hierophant in what appears to be like this sideways position, or this to me it might be challenging something that's normal. Maybe either the heart is wanting to do something that's kind of different, or like out of the norm, not in some kind of, not structured. Or rewriting, the heart's wanting to rewrite soul contracts. It's the past energy. You have on the table here, you've got Taurus energy twice, Aquarius, and Capricorn as the challenge. So this really might be an energy that's trying to interfere or get in the way. Up to no good. Neither is this King of Pentacles. This is the King of Pentacles in the position where there's something going on. Either this person's holding on to pentacles or finances and not telling. So there's some kind of, or there's some kind of break in their commitment. It could be like a character that is supposed to be committed for financial stability, but there's something going on with that. These feel like two cards saying that there's a commitment on shaky grounds. Both of them together, and there's disappointment all around with some kind of divine coupling here for both. Not like just disappointment in one person, but disappointment for the couple. Somebody's mother could be a challenge too. The Six of Swords, that's the crowning energy, and it has to do with really you're getting away. Either this is a trip, or this is something where like a commute or a move of some sort, but you're getting away with the Six of Swords. Another Aquarius energy, and it is there to pull you out of rough times. So you listen to your intuition more than likely when you have the Six of Swords. Wow, there's your rebirth, reinventing of something big. Something comes to an end and is reborn or reinvented. You've had like a lot, like in this card, this Ten of Swords, this guy's had a lot of time to think about something. And so this is coming out on, this is the good end of going through a really hard time, and definitely putting it in the past. Don't worry, we will get clarification here, Leo. Leo, how does Leo feel? Like thawing out. Like thawing out. Empress in the reverse. It feels like that block of ice was something that we were stuck in for a while. Kind of like putting a halt on some kind of creativity from flowing. And so this is like, I don't know, reinventing something. Maybe the way that you're doing something, it's completely reinventing. And the Empress kind of has to take care of things where they are before taking care of others. Maybe that's you. Maybe you feel kind of blocked. Maybe there's some kind of mother, like I said, with that being the challenge, mother issue. The Eight of Wands is in the reverse. So this has to do with waiting on news. Look, waiting, always waiting. That hasn't come yet. So there's a big emphasis on like news and that has not come yet. Or how you're going to jump a hurdle. Tell me about the hope or fear. Has to do with giving. Okay, so with this Empress energy in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse, is saying that there's something you've really got to take care of. Your commitment to yourself here first. Self-love, self-care, and so a focus on self-care. And you doing you. And staying committed to that. Maybe we've come off of the track somewhere of taking really good care of ourselves. It's saying to get back on track with taking better care of yourself. What's the outcome looking like here for Leos? Which I think all is going to be fine since we have that Ten of Swords in the reverse. That's a good energy. Well, there's yours. It's your commitment to you doing you. See how all of these are they're connecting. Like, so the Hierophant, this is the healthy contract connection commitment to yourself, touching that Empress energy on the side that you really want it to be on. And then you have the Strength card as, you know, your outcome is your commitment to yourself. It may feel like it's being tested, but I don't think it is necessarily. There may be some chance for miscommunication. So, especially with the Eight of Wands in reverse too. Somebody could be spying, maybe not in a good way. I mean, how is that ever a really good way, right? But some kind of like unhealthy miscommunication, something like that. Let's get something else with the outcome. Let's get something else, because this could be hard. Like, this could be something that's just hard to communicate. Knight of Pentacles, something taking a very long time. The disappointment is in the time and wanting to be more reliable or honest or dependable here, and something's taking an abnormal long time. The Ten of Cups. I feel like you lost sight of your Ten of Cups because of this Empress right here. I feel like part of your block was forgetting to put the love first. This does say that you do get a completion with the Ten of Cups. And it is kind of like this has been a long transformation, a hard and long process. Difficult to communicate everything that you've been through. Maybe that's part of a problem with a couple or even a family, because you can have a family that honestly, it's looking like a family that's very focused on their pentacles. And so it's kind of no surprise that when it comes to the Ten of Cups, like there's all kinds of things that need to be looked over, reviewed, renewed contracts, giving self-love. slowly but surely getting there, right? This person is there for, you know, saying, I'm here, but it's like everybody's gone. There's no party right now. So you might be revisiting a situation that turned out kind of not so great. Oops, sorry about that. So we're going to use Osho Zen Tarot. What a hard reading. I mean, I'm glad that you have the strength and confidence, and that you have the Ten of Cups. Says, yeah, you get your fairy tale ending. You do reinvent yourself and all kinds of things around you, soul contracts. But there's a lot of divine timing. There's a lot of patience while you thaw out, meaning this could almost even, to me, be getting out of PTSD or dealing with PTSD, and like the new you that's emerging, you know, it's like constantly still dealing with a few things, right? This could be a child, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It is a page, and we only have one Page of Swords. This is like saying that these commitments and these relationships that are from possibly even the past here, whatever has been your creative block, some kind of disappointment. I think it's on both ends. I don't think there's like even, there's not just one person or anybody really to blame for anything, but there's so much change that you might not resonate very well with this. There's definitely saying don't forget to give that cup to yourself, to be treating yourself in good, healthy ways. Taking good care of yourself. Don't forget like what you have learned. All right, so tell me about this person from the past with the King of Pentacles. Who's the person from the past, or what is this representing? It's representing to you what value somebody had placed upon a commitment to you, your situation, maybe yours and their family. It let you know how far somebody was committed with finances, and I will say that it doesn't look very committed. Like just doing enough, and then something even weirder up with that. So something being revealed as to how this person really was with money, or wasn't really gonna be there to depend on very much so with regards to finances. Tell me about the star energy in the reverse. It's your breakthrough. Your breakthrough, your truth, your clarity, bringing you justice is to something that was proven to you as to whether or not you had somebody that was with you that was actually committed. To me, it's like, no, the challenge is the financial. Maybe there's like not much common ground when it comes to finances within this group. Or, I don't know, but it's something that I feel like you're just waiting for this good news to unthaw, to do something maybe different. So it's your breakthrough. It's your truth. It's your clarity. What about other possibilities? Tell us about the other possibilities here. New commitments, new love begins, putting yourself back out there. There are people that you don't need to be afraid not to ask for help. Ace of Cups energy. So, and it's like a going with the flow and getting back into that, you know, when you're giving yourself the cup, you can easily get back into the flow of letting love take away your obstacles for you, you know, as you're the water and it just flowing easily around things. This is either a loving new beginning or love begins here. New commitments, writing, changing of contracts, writing of contracts. Tell me about how Leo's feeling. this week with the Empress in reverse. Oh, that definitely wanted to switch, didn't it? Okay, Page of Swords. Again, this Page of Swords is a little bit different, and it comes across to me as like having too many irons in the fire. Is that what they call it? When you're thinking so much that it's like overload. There's some kind of brain overload, and so maybe something like that is actually contributing to some kind of creative block. Maybe you're overthinking something, making it way more complicated. That could be true. That could be very true. Maybe something feels more gloomy to you, and when you look outside the windows, things look like they could be brighter out there. Like that's that energy. Like eventually you'll get to that place of feeling like that. So what's the news that you're waiting on? Wow. Okay, so a big chunk here has fallen out. I'm going to take this as like messages for the rest of this reading, because that's a lot, Spirit. That's a lot. So I think the outcome too deals with this news that comes in, and it has to do with you making your mind up. If you're split on a decision or moving past what we call a stalemate, like it's almost like being torn between two different things, and your decision is very, very important here. So you could be split down the middle on some kind of decision that doesn't need to be postponed any longer, because a peaceful resolution is really the outcome that you're looking for. This is success with the Six of Pentacles. There is success. There is compromise. There's a little bit of working together. Perhaps somebody's going to help you with a decision that you really need to make. And honestly, it's about where you're going next for your Ninth Cup, where these two cards, Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups, both mean that either physically and emotionally will be detaching from something and going in a different direction. All right. I feel like you're looking for signs and synchronicities to point you in the way. And to point you to point you which way, because I feel like the Seven of Wands usually is very busy, maybe even stressed feeling, and in the reverse, something might relieve you of some of that, or point you in the right direction. You could be waiting for that right direction. And interestingly enough, Leo, you got the Devil card that has the Leo energy of the lion on it. So that's kind of interesting. And the story behind the card is we can all be conditioned to feel like we are just another sheep. But the truth is you are a lion. You are original. You're not meant to be meek. You're meant to go after what you want. You're meant to lead. And you're meant to know and see that you are not just another part of the sheep. So this could be about your strategy and getting back confidence when it comes to success and the material realm. This is about putting a loss behind you and pulling up out of isolation, because I have that. We had the Hermit, didn't we, here somewhere that was in reverse. I'm pretty sure we had the Hermit in reverse, or okay, well, somewhere I saw the Hermit in reverse. And what I'm wanting to say is that it's like this. It's like putting something in the past so that you can pull out of it, out of heartache, putting it in the past so that you can move on and go towards your Ninth Cup, which you have a lot of cards here indicating that, yes, you're definitely going to be going towards your Ninth Cup. And something new here also too for you, that's going to be represented by different things. Some will be a relationship, some will be a new even career. I mean, so it's going to be different things for different people. If Spirit could give us one piece of advice to close out our week, or to help us with this week as we navigate towards greener pastures, somewhere where the grass is greener, maybe even if it's a state of mind. There's the Five of Wands. Just keep on going. There might be competition. There may be distractions. But you can navigate these easily, and you can always come out on top. This is your fiery energy here. It may be one of the lower energies of the Leo, but it's something that you can embody and climb to the top and navigate. So navigating distractions. There's the Wheel of Fortune. This is good luck, good news. And there's another Justice, breakthrough, Justice. It is the truth, the clarity that you need to know that everything is and always has been working out for your highest good. This might just be the point where you finally start to realize, when things start unfolding to you, how that was so. So there's something that might be even fated here with the Wheel of Fortune. It's something that has the timing. The timing is good. The timing is good. You gotta be dealing with Libra. You could be dealing with another Leo, or your fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. I have this sweet little panda bear. Innocence of Cups in the reverse, or the Knight of Cups in the reverse, is, I think, because you're dealing with whatever this challenging competition energy is, that it could feel like you're running in place sometimes, waiting for some kind of sign. What about this with the Knight of Cups in the reverse? Tell me more about that. Oh, because of always waiting for news, waiting for the scales to balance out, waiting for your justice. And never giving up, or feeling like giving up but not giving up. Preserving your energy, not investing in the things here that are just disappointing and are something that you have realized to move on from. So saving your energy for something maybe different. 8, 9, 10, 01s would be Sagittarius. So you just have one. The 9 of Swords, 2 nines, something from the past to let go of. And this is definitely about getting through some kind of dark night of the soul, anxiety, hard decisions to make with 2 of Swords in the reverse. Hard but inevitable type decisions. This is about a reminder to keep your thoughts nice, centered, and balanced, and more so on the positive than expecting negative. So there could be something that you're expecting something kind of negative from, and it ends up, you know, not being as bad as what you think. So I have, other than the cards that are saying to get out of a situation, I also have Pale, time to get out of a situation. I have Bull, do not back down from the opposition, show strength and fortitude. I have Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. I have Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Dark Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or dark hair. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Heart, love, deep affection and caring, as well as Reef, sorrow over a loss. Also have Nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Club, someone will try to make you do something against your will. I don't think you give it any of your energy though. And I have Gong, an exciting event. Looks like a pentacle to me also, or some kind of financial opportunity. All right, let's get something from here. Let's get something from the Spirit Animal Oracle. I haven't pulled from that one in a while. And let's see what animal has a message for you, Leos, for the week. And if you need a private reading, I do offer those. Just check out the description box below for that information. I have Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. There's maybe something for you to clean up. Also, frog spirit comes when you have to watch out about detoxifying yourself. You can absorb these energies really easily with the skin of a frog, and so you have to watch out for toxic environments and for toxins in general. Maybe talking about detoxing also, like body and clearing things out too, you know. 14, chameleon spirit, act as if. That's right, act as if you already have what you know is coming towards you. Aw. And then beautiful bee spirit, sweet results await for any kind of energy that you're putting into this. And just to let you know, do not give up, do not give in to negative thinking or anything like that, because spirit has a plan. Koala spirit, spirit has a plan. Here's some increased energy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with unlimited energy of divine love and light. That's beautiful. We can all use some increased energy. Okay, and your, oh, that's nice. That's one of my favorite ones in this fortune cookies. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. Oh, you really are looking for a sign. Like, for real, there's another card to back that up. It says signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself, and any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. Personal riches, small successes are likely now, and bigger ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically, but avoid get-rich schemes. Well, there's the horse here, making me feel like you need to embrace some kind of freedom. Commitment. A commitment is indicated around love or business, and it will make you feel better. And an angel, ask the angel card, and we'll close out with that. Close out with Ask Your Angels for Leo's week 9th through the 15th. I was going to say ask your angels. I say ask your angels. Your answer is yes. It is up to you. It is up to you. All right, that's what I've got, guys. Sending you love and light. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.